Hi, my name's Amelia, and today we're going to talk about raising dairy calves. Raising calves is one of the most important jobs on a dairy because a new calf is the opportunity to grow the herd and further the genetic line. How well a cow moves into her milk production is completely dependent on how well she is raised and managed as a calf. So the first few weeks of a cow's life can really set the course for the rest of it. Let's take a trip to see what that looks like. When a calf is first born, it needs the stimulation of their mother licking them off to clean and dry them. This helps the calf get their bearings after entering this world. If the mama cow doesn't show interest in her calf, it's important to grab a towel and start to rub the baby dry on your own. This mama has no problem cleaning off her baby. In fact, it encouraged this calf to try to get up and move around. You can see that she is even showing interest in the mother. Management first begins with getting a calf milk. Calf's first drink needs to be colostrum, which is the first milk a cow produces after calving. It's extremely high in proteins, vitamins, minerals, and most importantly, antibodies. Since a newborn calf is born with no immune system, it's very important for them to drink colostrum to build up their own immunity. A newborn calf may take up to 4 hours to learn how to stand. This is where bottle feeding can be better than natural nursing. A calf needs a minimum of 10% of their body weight in colostrum in the first 6 hours of their life. By 12 hours after birth, a calf's ability to absorb those antibodies in colostrum is reduced by 50%. This calf struggles to stand, so I use one hand to hold her head up while the other hand holds the bottle at an angle to imitate the udder. A calf drinks best while standing up, but can be fed while lying down if need be. A calf typically needs to be assisted through its first few feedings. It's important to hold the bottle at an angled and upright position, mimicking the way an udder would hang. Another hand should be used to hold the calf's head upright or tilted slightly back. A hand placed gently under the throat can sometimes help stimulate the calf to suckle and to be able to absorb the milk. After the first few days, a calf usually begins to get the hang of feeding. Around feeding time, especially if the bottle is in sight, she may get excited and begin to swing her tail back and forth and even jump, dance, and prance around her stall out of excitement. Before and after feeding, calves can be seen rolling their tongues and sometimes licking or sucking on their gates or their buckets. This is out of excitement and overstimulation. Calves by nature are inclined to suckle. Suckling is a mentally satisfying activity to calves of all ages. Even after finishing their milk, they may continue to suckle on the bottle just out of joy. As calves grow older and stronger, sometimes they can be more rambunctious, especially around feeding time. It's frequent to see them pushing on bottles, especially once they've finished drinking all of the milk. In this action, calves are drawing on intrinsic behavior to use their head to push the udder in order to let down more milk from the mother. This action does not result in more milk with the bottle, but may send the bottle flying, which often riles up the calves even more. After a few weeks on their own, calves will be moved into small groups in a pen to begin to socialize them. This encourages calves to be playful, curious, and most importantly, friendly. It can lead to competition, particularly during feeding time. Here, the biggest calf has finished her bottle first and pushes the smaller calves aside in an attempt to drink theirs.